to the latest episode of Ryukin Review Stuff. And also, if you are a new viewer here, welcome to this YouTube channel here, Ryukin D362YT. And here, with Ryukin Review Stuff, I've been making this review series since 2018 from the original series that I've done. Which, in that original series, it was, the only latest video that I put on that playlist, it was, the video where I have reviewed another digital camera. So, and if you want to check the original series, so you can actually feel free to go to watch that playlist in somewhere around this corner of the video, which, that's nonsense. So you can check out both the original playlist, which I'm going to put it somewhere else in this video, which is also same applies to the original series too. So you can feel free to go watch both the original or the new official playlist that's specially made for this Ryukin review stuff here. So you can check them out if you want. So feel free. And today, in this latest reviewing stuff episode here, we are going to take a look at the thrift item. What do I buy in here at the thrift store? Since I've never been into the thrift store, so that's why I did actually pick this thing up for my only online shopping blog, which is, Lazada. Why do you have to mention you every time, Lazada? And this thing right here, I'm gonna say this thing, I did actually bought this thing off from some online thrift shop, which, I'm gonna say this thing right here is mostly a second-hand thing. So, alright, so without any further hesitation, let's get right into an introduction of this video. So, here we go. So, taking a look at the thing right here, so as you can see here, you're going to see nothing, right? But around the box, which, as you can probably tell, it's nothing. By the, I think I should have shown that, but I do actually have it censored already. So as you can probably tell, there is nothing, literally nothing on the box. It is just a delivery box with a delivery sticker on it, which, I'm not going to show it to you what it actually reads on there, but I'm just going to censor it anyways. So, and right now, without any further ado, let's take an unboxing of this thrift item here that I brought out from an online thrift shop. So, it's on Lazada obviously. So, and right now, without any further ado, let's get this thing unbox it. So here you go, boys. Alright, got my iPad to work and along with the package. So, and right now I'm going to do an unboxing of this. So right now I'm going to take a scissors to work for this. So right now I'm going to cut along the line like so, just like what I did on the most of my episodes on the series here that I've done so far. Come on. There we go. So, alright, so there are some certain points where this front camera in here gets blurry because, I was using my Sony Xperia XA1, which the front camera, which it does have an autofocus, so there are some certain points where it gets blurry all the time. So, and right now I'm going to get the cutter to work for this. I think I literally cut the paper away, but although that's not even the point. Alright. Cut along the sides, and this came in the bubble wrap. So inside there, we got the item itself in the package. So we got some bubble wrapping right here, which I'm just going to get the camera. Nah, just kidding. I'm just going to give it away. And finally, got the item itself. inside the box. Alright, so right now I'm going to get into the thing. So, oh, there we go. I wonder what this thing is actually could be. Whoa. Whoa. Guys, this is a wide conversion lens. I was kind of surprised actually. So as you can see here, you got only the lens itself. So, and this thing, it is made in Japan. Whoa. Oh well, this thing is actually or literally made in Japan. So, but it is basically just a conversion wide lens to convert your normal camera to a wide angle lens, something like that. Oh well, it was larger than I expected. Look at that. See? Just look how big it is. Oh well, you can probably going to see the size comparison here and compare to my palm hand right here. Oh, just look how large this thing is. And it's a bit heavy, but not that much. So, the smell, I'm gonna say the smell, it looks like it was actually being, oh well, it was being stored from that thrift store, but oh well. But gonna say the smell of this thing, I kind of having a feel of that this thing is actually just came out of the thrift store or something like that. And oh well, obviously you would get nothing but just only the wide lens itself, and you didn't get any macro on this thing. The only thing that you get on this is just a normal wide angle lens that converts your any normal camera into an in fact wide angle lens, which you can probably going to see myself in the camera right now when I'm using this wide conversion lens right here. So as you can see right now, I have put this wide conversion lens on the front camera, and you're probably going to see my face a little bit, pretty larger than I expected. So the filter right here is a 49mm, and we on the front, which they don't even tell me about what the front thread right here is actually having a size like 55 or 58mm or something like that. So this is kind of unnerving when I'm filming this video alone. So did you see a ghost? Alright, so that's really it for a first look and my first impressions with this wide conversion lens that I bought from an online thrift store. And this thing is obviously made in Japan, so look at that once again. So as you can see right there, it says made in Japan. As you can probably tell by that, this thing's made in Japan. Okay, so I think this is going to be some kind of a discovery right here on this wide conversion lens that I bought from a thrift store on Lazada. So as you can see here right now, I have this wide conversion lens that I bought from the thrift store that right now is being mounted onto this Leica LQ027 wide angle lens with macro right here. So as you can see right now, it's being mounted on a 49mm thread of this thing. So as you can see here, just look how in a pretty good fit it is. So I think this thing, it is ready to put onto a test. So but right now I didn't have an adapter yet, so I will have to wait for an adapter to come, and I think we have to clean off the lens. So the lens is being dirty now. So alright, I think that's really it for a little bit of a look and some first impressions with this wide conversion lens that I brought from a thrift store that I found. And right now, without any further ado, let's get the photo and video test from this wide conversion lens started. Okay, so I kinda managed to get off the few photos that were taken with this wide conversion lens right here, and with my Sony Xperia XA1, which I'm gonna say, after I have done some of the photo tests, which unfortunately I couldn't do anything about the video test with this wide conversion lens, because, oh well, I'm gonna say, this thing right here is not suitable for recording a video on my XA1, because I'm gonna say there's only one reason why. It is because of the dark corners around the video, which it kinda show up when using steady shot, but then when the camera moves around to stabilize the footage, I think, but then the black corners would actually going to show up like hello peekaboo, something like that. So, but this thing right here kinda usable, but oh well. The only way that I can solve this problem is only through the zoom. But unfortunately, I couldn't do any zooming on the front camera because, oh well, the front camera is a non-zoomable camera lens, which the only way that I can do is only through the digital zoom and not the front camera of my Xperia XA1. So just like my old Sony a7 2016 that I've used in the past. And this thing right here, somehow, it actually kind of worked with my evil twin right here. So as you can see here, this is my fake 1.6T's evil twin. So as you can see here, here's what it looks like. And this evil twin right here, it kind of managed to get some of the videos that it is actually being taken with this wide angle lens right here, which I kind of tested a little bit, but somehow I just kind of did it. As you can see here, when I look into the viewfinder of the camera from my evil twin, so as you can see here, here's what it looks like. But as soon as I switch to the photo mode, which the borders of the wide angle lens would show up around the corner. Maybe just a little bit, but not that much. But the only way that I can solve this problem is only through the zoom. But when I zoom in even a little bit, the corners of the photo would gone. So, and in order to use it as a normal wide conversion lens. But although for the front camera, which somehow is just looking like that, but although there's no corners actually going to be present, but although it is just going to be something like this, but if you guys didn't see that, so it doesn't even have any of the existence of the corners around the image at all when using it on, oh well, on front camera of this thing. But for this cheap thrift wide conversion lens right here, which I'm gonna say this thing right here, it is actually usable for using it to shoot some cinematic video with this, but although which is the only way that I can actually going to crop the video into a cinematic crop. So, but although this thing is not an anamorphic lens, but although this thing right here is actually meant to be made to be a wide angle lens that is actually going to convert your camera into a fascinating quality wide conversion lens. So this thing right here, it doesn't even give you a macro at all. You can't even swivel, you can't even do anything, because the only thing that you get on this is only the wide angle lens itself, and that's it. No macro, no special abilities or anything, just the pure wide angle lens. And this thing right here, which I'm gonna say looking really good, but especially made in Japan. So this thing right here, it is actually a pretty good quality wide conversion lens, which, oh well, but judging by made in Japan, which, oh well, I'm gonna say in Japan they make good quality stuff like this. Or even this Handymax flash right here, which it actually does made in Japan, which here's a signature on the exposure table. So as you can see here, it is literally made in Japan. So, and I do have a review about this thing in the older series, which I did actually have a review about this back in like, it was in 2019 or something like that, which it was on my old series. So, but this thing right here is going to be a rarity item right now. So if I'm gonna say, if I want to sell this on eBay or Lazada, which I'm gonna say the price of this thing is going to be a bit cheap and not expensive. So about normal. So, but I'm not going to sell this thing anyways, but since we're going to use it for my future cameras that it has a cold shoe on it. or Hachu, I think. Alright, that's pretty much it for the review of the thrift wide conversion lens that I bought on Lazada for a really cheap price. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to leave us a like, comment, and also importantly is subscribing to this channel. And I do appreciate that. And we'll see you guys later in the next video, where I'm going to do more quality content like this for you guys. And also, and I think that's pretty much it for this wide conversion lens right here that I brought from the thrift store on Lazada. And we'll see you guys later all around the world, where I'm going to do more quality content like this for you guys. And last, for now, also I did turn off the fan because why not? But anyways, bye! I think we're going to turn off the light just in case. Much better. You can actually also going to take a look at the official playlist that I made for the series here, especially for this dude. สมองรวนไปหมดแล้วเนี่ย
Set the phases to run. What got you distrust? It's negative attention at best. So call it nothing. Maybe it's something, a little bit. Maybe it's something. It was all about attention.